Hello everyone, it's Recharger here, and welcome to a weekly Diecast episode. And in today's episode, we have four different manufacturers that I'll be opening today. And I have noticed that there's a slight increase in subscribers. So thank you to whoever subscribed and is watching my videos. It really does make me happy to see that the channel is growing, even if it's like by 2-3 people a month. It means to me a lot, because this means that I am actually doing something that is making some progress in that case. But nevertheless, it's never been about gaining, I don't know, financial stuff out of this. Probably, which will not. I really doubt it's gonna ever happen. But I would love my hobby to be supported through this, through YouTube somehow. But because this stuff is, as everybody knows who collects, it's not cheap, especially if you're in a country which is not very like not too much supported by the diecast world. Although there is, we have our own community that we have figured stuff out and so on, but it's not a big thing in my country. So that's that. Okay, enough of that. Just gonna say again, like, yes, thank you to everybody who is subscribing, commenting. I do respond as quickly as I can, and to whoever I can, the way I can, if that makes sense. Okay, enough. No, definitely enough of that. So let's get into this. So we're gonna have in today's video one mini GT. Been waiting for this guy, so really happy to finally get this guy, the Ford Mustang GT3. This is the 2024 IMSA Daytona 24 hours Ford Multimatic Motorsports. This will be my first time having from any manufacturer this type of this like styled Mustang with the massive spoiler in the back. So I'm happy that's from Mini GT. I know the Hot Wheels released theirs first, but I don't like that one. It's way too chunky and too bare bone. Also, like, I mean, design wise. So we'll have this guy. Then I have a third version for the Pandem Datsun 620 from Pop Race. The first one was blue. Second one was the Moon Eyes. And this one's the third one for now. This white one with the Rocket Bunny racing stuff on it. Maybe I think that's what this is about. I don't know. There's multiple like sponsors on it, so I'm not fully sure which is the right one. Yeah. So happy to get that one. Then we have one Our World. So this is the third color of the 2009. Well, I think there was not. It's not like well, there's slight year changes, but the 2019 Chevy Silverado Z71 Custom Trail Boss. I think I opened this guy in black, red, and some time ago in orange. So here's the white one. This is the iridescent pearl. It's apparently not just white, and the focus has gone away. Why is it way? There we go. Yeah. This is a 2020 year model, if somebody's wondering. So that's that. And then lastly, we have three Greenlights. First of all, this one, the Great Outdoors Series 4. This is the 1986 GMC Sierra Lifted. Really cool looking truck. Probably not gonna keep the tent because I got this because of the truck. But I'll show it off how it looks on it anyway. Here's the full release of the vehicles from this set. And it is a 2025 release. This one came to me from the NAMAC event in the Netherlands. It wasn't me there, it was a fellow collector there, and he got this one for me. Same story actually for the next vehicle, also from the NAMAC event. This is the Kings of Crunch Series 16, the 1980 Ford F-150 Jersey Outlaw. So apparently, what was the release year on this one? It says 2025, so believe that, yeah, this is the set that I got like half. So there's some vehicles here that I have, like half of them I have, and this was one of them that I didn't get. Well, at least one, there's two more that I didn't end up getting, which I think is the Northern Storm, and it could be Bigfoot number 4. This is Jersey Outlaw. This is this one. I have the Moonshiner, I have the Cyborg, and I think I have the Holman's Beast. I definitely have the Cyborg and the Moonshiner. Now I have this one. Can't really remember. Didn't check before making this video, so sorry about that. But yeah, I'm always happy to add another monster truck to the collection. And another one that I'm really happy to add another one is this Black Bandit's version of the 1985 Chevy Suburban C10 Custom Deluxe. So this one I got from Vinted. Whoever knows, this is apparently from Series 29, Black Bandit series. Here's the other vehicles that come in this set. This is a 2024 release. So this is a casting I collect in every shape or form I can find for, of course, decent amount pricing, not for over-the-top pricing. So, let me put aside some stuff here, and I need to remember to do the thumbnail this time. Also, so my hype vehicles for today are these two. As soon as I get a focus, there we go, got some focus, so there we go. Those are my hype vehicles for today. So I usually do the no, actually, you know what? Okay, let's do this one, the Pop Race. To put the box on the side. So here's the little Pandem Datsun. Got the mirrors, which are very fragile. Would not suggest touching them. Got the like safety bar on the back. Here's your front. What's it say there? I don't know why I'm not getting focused. Also, my hands are shaky. I was on a boat trip on one day before. My hands are a bit tired. Like kayak trip, more of that would be great. It doesn't focus for me. Hard something. Nard, I can't say. Doesn't want to focus. I don't know. I'm sorry about that. Rocket Bunny Racing, yeah. Tech Arts, AM. Who's here? Sport, Violent Driving. Okay. Japanese Spirit. Then we have Hardcore, Work, and whatever that one is on this. It's also SS Works. Okay. And then we have some stuff on the window, but it's way too small to say anything. Support violent driving. I really don't support violent driving, but okay. So this one comes with the lowerable tail. I suddenly forgot what's it called. I'll call it tail. It's fine. And this one also comes with the removable hood, so there you can have your engine details. It comes with magnets, so just nicely can slightly put it there and it will just pop in there and it won't fall off, which is very nice. The rims look fantastic, really do like them. Back ones are nice and chunky. It's metal on metal, rubber tires, has on screws so you can easily take it apart if you want to and modify it or fix it if there's needed, but luckily mine doesn't. It does roll. So also I noticed we have this like gray / white interior, so that is very nice. And there's also something written on the back window which I didn't notice. Our heart will always be racing in the streets. Okay, that's nice. That is very nice. Yeah, like I said, it does roll, so it is a very nice version of the Pandem. Okay, next up, let's get this. Oh well, no, white and white. So so let's read some premium facts. The 2019 crew cab model is up to 450 lbs lighter than the 2018 model. Don't know how much is that in kilos. The Z71 off-roader package utilizes the locking rear differentials, skid plates, Rancho shocks, 18-inch wheels, and off-road tire. So there you go, that's some information on that one. So yeah, this guy is super heavy, very heavy casting. It's metal rubber tires. You got your metal mirrors, painted details for the front and for the back, as most of the time are. Is that a paint issue? Yeah, look at that, there's paint issue. So it has this like slight, you can see, like it has like this like candy coat, like indecent. And here you can see it just splits off. So you got your basic white underneath there, which is unfortunate. Well, it was supposed to be like that because, or not. No, I don't think so. Okay, but it's not a massive issue. It's like barely noticeable from a distance, so I'm fine with that. That's not a big issue to me. Yeah, the tail hatch. How I forgot what's it called? I always knew what it's called. Why can't I remember now? Yeah, just lost it. I forgot what this is called. But it's fine. Okay. So that opens. The hood opens. Doesn't want to stay open, so I'm just gonna hold it with my nail, and there it goes. Yeah, nothing much I can say. Like I have multiple colorations of it at this point, and but it does roll and everything, so it's perfectly fine. Look how big, gigantic this thing is compared to that. These are 2164. All the cars in today's video are 2164, and the difference is quite obvious. Okay, let's start with one of the hype vehicles, which is this Ford Mustang from AGT. Oh, I can already tell it looks fantastic. Oh, yes. Yeah, this thing is definitely worth the hype. This is... Oh, my hands are shaking. I'm so sorry about that, but look at that. Look at like lensed headlights, which are so flat down. Got even like, I think those are like distance lights in the middle. Oh, it doesn't want to focus. I'm sorry. I don't know why it's not focusing today. Got your horse in the front, the Mustang. The horse on the side. Got your like cooling vents right there, mirrors and everything. Exhaust coming on the side. Got this massive spoiler, which feels interesting. It has like a rubbery feel to it, but at the same time it's pretty sturdy, so I'm not quite sure what this is, the material on this one. Well, it feels plastic, but on the top for some reason it feels rubbery, so I don't know what's going on there, but I'm not gonna touch it too much. It is really easy to break probably, so I'm not gonna test that. Got your lensed taillights also. Metal base, very simple, as a race car does. Got all this like for air to flow. So there's interior in there also. You can see like racing bucket seats and stuff like that. So you got a racing steering wheel, but it's because of the glare I have here, you can't really see it. But roll plays, yes, it rolls and it's super smooth, and this thing is definitely up there in my top 3 for this video. Definitely. Okay, next up. Well, now we have the 3 green lights, so let's start with the GMC Sierra lifted. So here's the tent. Nothing special, it's hollow in the middle, so they're like the entrance and so on. I'll get to that. And here's the truck itself. So it is metal on metal, it's lifted and everything. It looks like we have some tires getting hooked up. Easy fix. There we go. I had to just fix the alignment a little bit. So you got your painted details for this one, for the front, for the back also actually painted. So the tailgate, that's what it's called, the tailgate for this one does not open. About the hood, this is a separate piece, but what does it open? I don't think so. And I've never seen that it opens on these trucks, so I'm not gonna force it or anything. I can like give it a bump, but no, it's not moving, so it's I would prefer it to say shut, so I don't break it. It looks like it might have a lean to it though. That's the sad part. Although from the base, it doesn't look like it should have a lean. So maybe, oh, it is a slight one. I can see it by these sides. As you can see, this one's smaller, this one's a little bit more. So unless I can squish it in, I don't want to break it. So I'm gonna leave it alone. The color's nice, like old-fashioned. You got this like very light tan in the interior. Overall looking pretty nice. Oops. Does roll, has a bit of a wobble to it because of the tires being a little bit funky, but here's how it looks with the tent. So it does come off. Like, you can display it like this. I personally don't like it really much. I don't like it with the tent. So I keep the tents like separately, but most times I just throw them out because I really don't need them. Can't really utilize it otherwise because of the way it's made. Since this part is like missing, I can't put it down like as a tent. Doesn't really work for me. So that's that. So let's park this guy up. Okay, next up, let's do the monster truck. So our 88 Ford F-150. Also a white truck. I just realized this is our third vehicle that is white. We now noticed that. So this one has a plastic base. Yep, plastic base, metal body, painted details for the front, painted details for the back. Friends don't let friends drive Chevys. Wow. Okay. I've personally never been on the side of like Ford, Chevy, or Dodge. I like all of them, so I'm totally fine with that. Since I'm not in USA, I don't live there, so I don't really get to experience the hate between all three of them. So as much as I have heard, the wheels are a bit wobbly, but that is mostly a normal factor for these models, like monster truck ones. So I'm not really focusing on that at all. Do like the blue insides of the rims, white line around. Yeah, this thing is very nice, very nice. Roll wise, yes, it also rolls, and very smooth actually for those a bit wobbly wheels in the front. So he takes up 2 spots. So that's that. And actually this means I need to move for the last one I'll put in here. Okay. And the last one is our Suburban, which is my favorite casting of Greenlights. So we have like these army style like rims, which are interesting. They're like bolt-ons. It's interesting that the wheels are all like narrow and off-roady, but they are slightly getting caught somewhere. I don't know where exactly, but okay, maybe it's well because I can tell by these BB in the back, so that's black matted. Looks like we have a slight issue with the windshield, but it's barely noticeable, so I'm totally fine with that. Yeah, the wheels are a bit interesting on this one. Painted details for the front and the back also. No opening parts on these, never been an opening part on these. Would be cool if these like would open on both sides, but in the same time that would be like easily breakable. Plus, I don't know how they would make the hinges work fully. This one comes with a matted black metal base, rubber tires. Overall looking very nice. In any case, that's how it rolls. Oh, it rolls very, very good. I thought it was gonna like scrape the tires and just like getting break down or something, but no, it's very, very fine. So there we go. That's a very, very nice one. Okay, so that's all the models for today. Now let's get into the top 3, and without a doubt, the Mustang gets first place. Like, this thing is like super, super awesome. Detailing and everything, and it's a muscle car. I just cannot say no to that one. Also, same goes for the biased here. Me taking this guy, so can't really pick anything else. They got second place. If the Mustang wasn't here, this will get first place, but the Mustang is way above. So GMC, the Suburban gets second place. Now for the third place, the Pandem is very cool. Like, all of them are very cool, but if I really have to like choose, it's pretty difficult from one side. But I'm gonna go for the Sierra. It is sort of new to me. Like, all of these here, except this Mustang, are sort of versions of models that I already have. Except, like I said, this Mustang. So that's why I get first place. This one gets second place because it's just my favorite casting from Greenlight, and that one is just unique comparing to these, because I have color versions of that one, color versions of that, color versions of that one. I have a long bed GMC, but I think that's not a GMC that I have. I think it's a Chevy that I have, not a GMC. So technically, this is like also a new casting. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm remembering it wrongly, but as my choice. So there you have it, guys. Hope you liked the video. Leave a like if you did. Subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Ciao.